Can you believe how many people hate Messi? I mean Messi, our own GOAT. It's hard to wrap your head around, but there are actually people, even footballers, that hate our boy. And guess who's one of those haters? Mbappe. Shocking, right? So let me fill you in on the backstory. Back in 2021, Barcelona was going through a tough financial crisis, and Messi had to become a free agent. That's when PSG swooped in and saw the opportunity to secure his services. They made Messi the new face of everything Parisian, plastering his image on billboards and matchday ads. Beneath the surface, there was crazy jealousy in Mbappe's heart. You see, he was PSG's shining star before Messi's arrival, but suddenly he found himself overshadowed. He felt threatened by Messi's presence, and rumors started circulating about his desire to take over as the team's leader. Mbappe even went as far as to threaten to leave, and PSG had to cave into his demands, offering him the most lucrative contract ever. He got what he wanted. After that contract, some say he even got bigger than the manager and had a say on club transfers. The tension between him and Messi became evident during a game against Montpellier, when Mbappe shoved Messi out of frustration. It became clear that Mbappe held a deep-seated hatred towards Messi. He was determined to drive him out, along with the other Argentine players. But you know what? Messi had the last laugh, as always. He defeated Mbappe in the 2022 World Cup final, silencing him once and for all. Messi having issues with his teammates is nuts, but with the national team, things can get even crazier. Icardi. Another player entangled in the web of animosity surrounding Messi is Mauro Icardi. This dude was in impressive form for Inter Milan, but he found himself shockingly excluded from the national team in 2018. And you know what he claimed? He said Messi's influence prevented his selection. Yeah, he pointed fingers at Messi. He later retracted his statements, maybe because he felt guilty. What guilt? Well, if you don't know, Icardi stole his teammate's wife. So it's no shocker, because this teammate, Maxi Lopez, is a well-known friend of Messi. Guess he should have kept it in his pants. The situation got pretty messy, pun intended, haha. If you're enjoying these stories, just click on the little like and subscribe icons under this video for more interesting content. Yes, there, right there. Pepe. Let's move on to another Messi hater. I'm not sure any of us can understand what it's like to be Messi as a player. To dribble players like it's nothing on the pitch would attract tough enemies. And one such example was the clash between Messi and Pepe. Now, Pepe was a defender for Real Madrid and is well known for his ruthless approach and hard tackles. But his aggression towards Messi went to extreme levels. It seemed like he had a personal grudge against Messi. Pepe did whatever it took to try and stop Messi's extraordinary talent. He used knee kicks, stomped on Messi's fingers, and even verbally abused him. It was all because Messi was incredibly good at what he did. It's mind-blowing to think about the challenges Messi faced just because of his insane talent. I mean, how does sports rivalry go beyond healthy competition and turn into pure enmity? Arbeloa. Another player on our list of Messi haters was Alvaro Arbeloa. This guy simply can't stand watching Messi play. Even though he left Real Madrid ages ago, Arbeloa openly expresses his disdain for Messi. He's actually hoping for Messi's retirement in the near future. It's like he can't let go of his bitterness, you know? Maybe seeing Messi lift the World Cup, something that Arbeloa himself experienced, stirred up some uncomfortable feelings of jealousy within him. Ronaldo. And of course, we can't forget the rivalry with Cristiano Ronaldo. It was probably the only competition that Messi has in all of football. Man, these two have been at it for years. People might say it's just the fans of Messi and Ronaldo who engage in heated debates. But let's be honest with ourselves, the players themselves aren't exactly best buddies. Their rivalry has definitely been one of the fiercest in the history of football. Ronaldo has even admitted how tough it was for him to see Messi winning all those Ballon d'Or awards. The 2022 World Cup in Qatar, where Messi triumphed, must have been especially painful for Ronaldo, even though he tries to keep a composed public image. It would always be a never-ending battle of superiority between these two, and I trust their fans to make it everlasting. Pele. You won't believe who else has some beef with Messi. None other than the legendary Pele himself. On his 71st birthday, Pele shocked the world by claiming that Messi is an incomplete player, stating that he couldn't effectively use his head. Man, that would have hit home. But you know what Messi did? He responded calmly, subtly challenging Pele's credibility by pointing out that Pele had never actually seen him play. Honestly, it's almost like Pele is jealous of Messi because he achieved more in his prime than Pele did. PSG fans. And now for the final reveal, guess who else has shown some animosity towards Messi? Surprisingly, it's the PSG fans. Throughout his career, Messi hasn't faced as much hate from any fan base as he has from the PSG supporters. Can you believe they've actually booed him at Paris Saint-Germain? I mean, come on! The last two home matches have been tough for him, but it's not entirely new. In fact, after the loss to Real Madrid in the Champions League, the entire Parc des Princes stadium whistled at him. Yeah, his own fans. Historically, the Parisian crowd has always been demanding and tough to please. It happened to Neymar and other PSG greats in the past, like Rai, George Weah and Ronaldinho. But booing probably the greatest player of all time is on a whole different level, my friend. Some see it as disrespectful, while others consider it their right as supporters. The discontent stems from Messi's performances since the beginning of the year. His form has dropped drastically since his World Cup triumph with Argentina. It's just not the same Messi anymore. Although he still creates chances, his impact on matches has significantly diminished. In the defeat against Lyon, he even gave the ball away 26 times in just 90 minutes. For a player of Messi's caliber, that's downright disgraceful. Reportedly, he's unhappy with his form and being taunted by his own fans. Could that be why he hurriedly signed for Inter Miami? Well, you can find out more about that intriguing story from our previous videos. Despite all the rivalries, controversies, and criticisms, Messi continues to shine. He's achieved incredible milestones, shattered countless records, and inspired a whole generation of aspiring footballers. And guess what? He seems to have his sights set on another Ballon d'Or. What do you think? Do you believe he deserves his 8th? Let us know in the comment section.